Korean Association. Former 32nd President Kim was re-elected as the 33rd President and is officially inaugurated today. During his previous term, he successfully completed the Sfba Korean Community Center renovation with strong community support. As he begins this new term, the association will expand its efforts using the transformed community center as a hub for greater engagement. We appreciate your support and invite you to celebrate this milestone with us. Following the ceremony, we will also enjoy a Lunar New Year festival together.
네, 그러면 지금부터 제33대 샌프란시스코 베이 에어리아 한인회장 취임식을 시작하겠습니다.
Now we will officially begin the inauguration ceremony for the 33rd President of the San Francisco and Bay Area Korean Association.
네, 먼저 국민회의가 있겠습니다. 모두 일어나서 감사원을 보내주시기 바랍니다.
Now please rise and salute to the flag.
먼저 국기대회가 있겠습니다.
Salute.
국기대회 경례. 바로
Now please take a seat.
Before I get started, I want to take a moment to thank all the incredible attendees, all of you for being here today. Korean Council General, it's nice to be here. Thank you very much for hosting. State Senator Stephen Choi is here. State Treasurer Fiona Ma, Judge Lillian Singh, it's good to see you. Judge Marissa Chun, Superior Court Judge Patrick Thompson is here. Good to see you. David Chu, our city attorney. Thank you, David. Our Sheriff Paul Miyamoto. It's good to see you. Supervisor 1, Connie Chan. Good to see you, Connie. Supervisor Stephen Sherrill, who I know is on his way. Supervisor Mahmoud, it's good to see you. Kevin Park, our Santa Clara council member. And is Gene Rowland here? Hi, Gene. It's good to see you. Chief of the General Criminal Division in San Francisco DA office. I'm so happy to be back here at the Bay Area Korea Center. It's an honor to speak with you here as we both celebrate the Lunar New Year and the inauguration of the 33rd President of the Korean Association of San Francisco and the Bay Area, Dr. Jonathan Kim. As some of you may know, this year marks the 49th anniversary of San Francisco and Seoul becoming sister cities, an incredible milestone and a testament to our deep and long-standing connection. Thank you to Han Jin Choi for your exceptional stewardship of this important relationship. I am so proud of San Francisco's diversity. It's what makes our city so special and truly a global city. This past weekend, our city was on full display for the world to see. Lunar New Year festivities and the NBA All-Star Weekend brought hundreds of thousands of visitors who got to enjoy the best of what our city has to offer. These events weren't just a celebration, they were an economic engine that brought life and energy back to our streets. Our hotels were packed, restaurants were full, and that meant people throughout the city and this community benefited. That is what our city is about, and that is what we must continue to ensure and to do. We must always prioritize public safety for our residents and visitors every single day while bringing back our tourists and large events like those that we had last weekend. San Francisco must double down on attracting international visitors, major events, and business investment. Strengthening our ties to Korea is a key part of that. Whether through business partnerships, cultural exchanges, or tourism initiatives, we want people to see San Francisco as a world-class destination, a place to visit, to invest, and to thrive. I want to thank you all for inviting me to celebrate the Lunar New Year. And to those who traveled from out of town, I hope you enjoy our time in this beautiful city. We still have work to do, but I'm telling you all this, San Francisco is on the rise. Thank you very much for asking.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jonathan Kim. On behalf of the Jindal and Kyungshin Foundation and the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center, it's an honor to welcome you all to the 33rd inaugural ceremony and Korean Lunar New Year celebration of the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center. Happy New Year and 새해 복 많이 받으세요. I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to all the donors who made our dream come true. Thanks to your love, dedication, and donations, we just completed our renovation of the handsome historical building at 745 Buchanan Street, only 10 to 15 minutes of walk from the City Hall and the Asian Art Museum. We gratefully acknowledge the visionary, generous donors who supported our campaign for the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center 2023 to 2024, helped us to construct the center and create an enduring legacy of the Koreans in the United States. 40 years ago, 100-year-old building was purchased for the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center. The remodel will cost $4.1 million. The Jindal and Kyungshin Foundation donated $1 million. The Korean government donated $500,000. January 2023 to now, we collected more than 2.6 million, total $4.1 million. Thank you very much for your generosity and the support. This year is very special for the Koreans. We are celebrating 72nd anniversary of the alliance between the Republic of Korea and the United States. Also, we are commemorating 122nd anniversary of the first Koreans in the United States. 72 years ago, Korea was an underdeveloped country after the Korean War. 6.25 전쟁 후였습니다. Its annual income was just $67 per capita, less than 18 cents per day. 72 years later, Korea's economy ranks 10th in the world. Korea is one of the powerhouses globally. Because of that reason, people around the world love Korea's 5,000-year Korean culture, history, drama, movies, K-drama, K-pop, and Taekwondo. This impressive achievement was made possible because of our patriot forefathers who made numerous sacrifices for the Korean people and its country. The San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center is using AR, VR, AI technology to recreate our patriot forefathers' great achievement. San Francisco Bay Area는 우리 독립운동지의 성지인 것입니다. 샌프란시스코 에리아는 우리 한인이민 역사의 중심이자 맹주입니다. 샌프란시스코 에리아는 우리 IT 컴퍼니들의 성지인 것입니다. The San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center is a multicultural public audience that provides a window into a Korean music, art, film, history, language, literature, and cuisine. Also, Center will provide lunch program for the seniors, transportation service for the elders, and mental health programs. This center is not only for the Korean community, but also the Chinese, Filipino, Vietnamese, Japanese, Black, Hispanic, and white communities. Please support the San Francisco Bay Area Korea Center. With the Mayor Daniel Liu's vision, dedication, and leadership, we believe San Francisco can become one of the best cities in the world, and the Korean community will support it 100%. Together, we could achieve great things. Together, we can make San Francisco great again. Please support Mayor Daniel Liu. Thank you so much for your patience, and Happy New Year, and 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Thank you.
안녕하십니까. 샌프란시스코 총회장입니다. 존경하는 김한인 한인회장님, 바쁘신 가운데서도 아직 안 오셨네요. 한일 우리 샌프란시스코 시장님, 기민 여러분, 기쁜 자리에 참석해서 여러분들을 뵙고 축사를 하게 되어 기쁩니다. 무엇보다 오늘 행사의 주인공이신 김한일 회장님의 제33대 샌프란시스코 베이 에어리어 한인회장 취임을 진심으로 축하드립니다. 회장님의 리더십 아래 샌프란시스코 한인회가 지난 2년 동안 보여준 헌신과 성과는 우리 한인 사회의 긍지와 자부심을 높여줬고, 오늘 행사는 그 노고를 인정하고 또다시 중책을 맡아주신 데 대한 한인들의 깊은 감사와 신뢰를 보여주는 자리라고 생각합니다. 김한일 회장님은 지난 6일 동안 샌프란시스코 한인회관 리모델링 공사를 성공적으로 마무리했고, 그 공로로 2024년 세계 한인회장 대회에서 최우수 한인회로 선정된 바 있습니다. 오랜 수건이었던 한인회관 보수 사업에는 우리 정부도 50만 불을 지원하며 힘을 보탰습니다. 오늘 한인회관 보수 사업 장품 전단식을 가질 예정인데, 김한일 회장님과 한인회 임원진 여러분, 그동안 정말 수고 많으셨습니다. 이 밖에도 샌프란시스코 한인회는 다양한 문화 행사와 유권자 등록 캠페인 등을 통해 한인 동포들의 자긍심과 영향력을 높이는 데 기여해 왔습니다. 이러한 노력 덕분에 샌프란시스코 한인 사회는 더욱 단단한 공동체로 성장했고 지역 사회에서 차지하는 위상과 영향력도 높아졌습니다. 지난 2년간 축적된 경험과 성과를 바탕으로 새롭게 출범하는 샌프란시스코 한인회가 김한일 회장님의 리더십 하에 더욱 성장, 발전할 것으로 확신합니다. 견실한 재정적 기반을 마련하고 유권자 등록 캠페인을 지속적으로 전개하여 한인 사회의 정치적 영향력을 제고하는 데 계속 힘써 주시기 바랍니다. 아울러 다양한 문화 행사를 통해 우리 한인 동포들의 더 큰 긍지와 자부심을 느낄 수 있도록 노력해 주시기 바랍니다. 종행사관은 한인회와 긴밀히 협력하면서 동포 여러분들의 권익 보호와 신장, 공동체 발전을 위해 적극 노력하겠습니다. 김한일 회장님과 한인회 임원진 여러분께 다시 한번 축하의 말씀을 전하며 앞으로 활동에 더 큰 성공과 발전이 있기를 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
네, 먼저 영팀 미 연방하원 의원의 인사말이 있는데요. 이분은 따로 이렇게 위에 지금 영어로 이렇게 와서 제가 한말로 잠깐 좀 소개를 해드리겠습니다. 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회 제33대 한인회장 취임식에 여러분을 환영하게 돼서 기쁩니다. 오늘 취임하신 김한일 회장님을 축하드리며 귀하의 리더십에 감사드립니다. 샌프란시스코는 수많은 한국 독립운동 지도자들이 활동의 기반을 둔 곳이자 많은 한인 이민자들이 미국에서의 삶을 시작한 곳이라는 점에서 미국의 한인 커뮤니티의 오랜 역사와 인연이 깊습니다. 샌프란시스코 베이 에어리아 한인회가 설립 이래로 한인 사회의 발전과 성장을 지원하고 다양한 프로그램과 봉사활동 그리고 각종 수업을 통해 주류 사회의 한국 문화를 알리기 위해 부단히 노력해 오신 것에 감사를 드립니다. 저는 미국 의회에서 선출된 최초의 한국계 미국인 여성 중에 한 명이 된 것을 영광스럽게 여기며 앞으로도 우리 한인 커뮤니티와 한미 동맹을 위해 강력한 목소리를 낼 수 있기를 기대합니다. 오늘 김한일 회장님의 취임식이 성공적인 행사가 되시기를 기원드리면서 또한 여러분과 함께 운역설을 축하합니다. 여러분 모두 올 한 해 계속해서 성공하시고 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 영김 미 연방하원 의원.
여러분 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 서울시장 오세훈입니다. 먼 타국에 계신 동포 여러분께 이렇게 새해 인사 전하게 돼서 정말 반갑습니다. 여러분 새해 복 많이 받으십시오. 아울러서 제33대 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회의 출범과 김한일 회장님의 취임을 진심으로 축하드립니다. 서울과 샌프란시스코는 49년 전에 친선도시로 인연을 맺었습니다. 그 이후로 두 도시는 다양한 분야에서 협력하면서 우정을 쌓아왔습니다. 이 자리에는 다니엘 루리 샌프란시스코 시장님께서도 참석하신 것으로 알고 있습니다. 다시 한번 취임 축하드리고 앞으로도 양 도시가 더욱 긴밀히 협력해 나아가기를 기대합니다. 두 도시의 우정을 이어온 중심에는 우리 한인회가 있습니다. 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회는 양 도시를 잇는 가교 역할을 하면서 한인 사회의 발전과 교류 활성화에 큰 기여를 해오셨습니다. 앞으로도 변함없이 그 역할을 이어가 주시기를 기대합니다. 샌프란시스코 베이 지역은 기술과 혁신의 세계적 중심지입니다. 애플, 구글, 페이스북, 넷플릭스, 인텔 등 빅테크와 글로벌 기업들이 자리 잡고 있습니다. 이곳 한인 동포 여러분의 도전과 성취는 우리 대한민국의 자랑이자 우리 미래 세대의 희망이기도 합니다. 이러한 협력의 기반 위에서 한인회가 주류 사회와 더욱 긴밀히 교류하고 차세대 한인들이 더 큰 꿈을 펼칠 수 있도록 다양한 사업을 추진해 주시기를 바라겠습니다. 서울시도 세계 곳곳의 동포 여러분들이 자부심을 느끼실 수 있도록 최선을 다하겠습니다. 오늘 설날 잔치에 함께 하신 모든 분들 따뜻한 정 나누시면서 행복한 시간 보내시기를 바라겠습니다. 다시 한번 제33대 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회 힘찬 출발 축하드립니다. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Good morning to our President Kim, and our Council General, to my great clients, our mayor, our supervisors, our sheriff, to the esteemed members of our bench, and of course to the broader Korean American community gathered here today, good morning. I'm going to start with a personal note and say that I would not be standing here as your first Asian American city attorney but for the Korean American community. Because 30 years ago, I was studying for the bar on the East Coast. I was very stressed. I was pretty sure I was going to fail. When a dear Korean American friend of mine here in San Francisco, who lived a few blocks from the center, called me and said, "You need to come stay with my family, study for the bar here." And I'm convinced that but for the kimchi and the bulgogi I ate, I would not have passed the bar. And because of her family's hospitality, I became part of this community. San Francisco is the Asian American capital of our country, in part because of the greatness of this Korean American community. And I'm not just talking about your contributions with Blackpink, BTS, Squid Game, but the contributions of your community when it comes to innovation and your small businesses, when it comes to the academic world, medicine, when it comes to the arts and culture, and also when it comes to your lawyers. You are what makes our community great. I don't think it's a coincidence that next weekend we will celebrate here in San Francisco the 40th anniversary of the Korean American Bar Association of Northern California. And of course, we celebrate today the decades of this incredible Korea Center. I will tell you, when I was in the state legislature, I had conversations with my Korean colleagues, now Congresswoman Young Kim, State Senator Stephen Choi, about how this center is the hub of your community. This is a center where so much of your community leadership impacts all of us here in San Francisco. And so because of that, I'm here as your city attorney to salute you, to thank you, and from my family to all of yours, we want to wish you all the very best during this Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year, and thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bilal Mahmoud, Supervisor of District 5, which is proud to house the Korean Center here in our district in Hayes Valley, Western Mission. I want to share kind of two admissions. The first is I'm secretly a pretty big Blackpink fan. And maybe some of you think to be the only K-pop fan on the Board of Supervisors? Not quite yet? Okay. The second is I think this center represents a rich history that I can personally relate to in many different ways. My own family immigrated to this country over 40 years ago, as I'm the son of Pakistani immigrants who came here. And my dad entered into the technology sector, and it was that what enabled us to break into the middle class. And that represents the journey of San Francisco and the Bay Area of providing that path to upward mobility for immigrants and refugees from so many different countries across the globe. And this center represents the same thing. When I met Dr. Kim, he shared with me his vision of how he wants this center to be a hub for the entire Korean community and also the broader AAPI community. This community, the co-ops here house many Korean seniors as well. He also shared some fascinating vision about investing in AI technology to recreate the past. And I believe we're going to see some of those later today. And I think that represents what is the heart of the center. It's the past and the future technology mixed with the immigration and our story of upward mobility. And I'm proud to have this in our district and congratulate you so much, Dr. Kim, on your vision and Council General. And on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, we'd love to present you with a certificate of honor as well.
Thank you, and I will keep it brief. Happy New Year. And it's good to see all of you. I really want to concur and the sentiment Mayor Lurie has expressed that we are on the way up and San Francisco is a destination. And also want to thank Mayor of Seoul to remind us that Seoul and San Francisco have been long-standing sister cities. So here I am to say that Consul General Lin, remember and remind people come and visit San Francisco. And that San Franciscans should also remember to visit Seoul and Korea, just a beautiful country. But when we do that, please send them to the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center. This is a must stop. On your way to Korea, you should come here and make sure that you learn the culture and the food. And then on your way to San Francisco from Korea, come by and stop by so that you have a taste of your hometown before you venture out to our city. And yes, indeed, enjoy and Happy New Year. 감사합니다.
Good morning, everyone. I will keep this brief as instructed. I want to congratulate Dr. Kim, the Korea Center, all of us as a community, not just in celebration of the Lunar New Year, but what this center represents. As was mentioned by the supervisors, it brings everyone together, and that's what we need. We need that in times of strife, like COVID. We need that in times of celebration, as the mayor mentioned, with the All-Star weekend and our Lunar New Year celebrations. And then we need that every day to support each other, to support the different segments of our community, and most importantly, to make sure we all collectively keep each other safe. So while we celebrate, Dr. Kim, if I could have you come up here, I would like to give you a 175th commemorative coin from our department. It's our anniversary this year as well. And I haven't given these out yet, but this will be the first one for our community.
Now we have a welcome address from Dr. Erhan Yu. It's an AI video, and I'll provide a brief background story about him. So Dr. Erhan Yu was a visionary who pioneered corporate ethics and philanthropy in Korea, separating ownership from management and dedicating his wealth to society, laying the foundation for Korea's culture of giving decades ahead of his time. At just 9 years old, he moved to the U.S. alone, later graduating from Michigan and Stanford, building successful businesses while actively supporting Korea's independence. He also served as an advisor in the U.S. Army OSS. In 1926, at age 31, he returned to Korea, founding Yuhan Corporation to improve public health and education, growing into a scale comparable to Samsung today. Even in death, he donated his entire fortune to social and educational causes, exemplifying noblesse oblige. Today, 54 years after his passing, AI technology brings him back to deliver a special welcome message.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Ilan Nu. It is an honor to stand before you today, and I sincerely appreciate your presence. I extend my deepest gratitude to San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie, Consul General Lim Yung-taek, distinguished leaders in politics, economics, law, and administration, and the dedicated heads of Korean organizations who have long championed our community. Today, we celebrate the inauguration of the 33rd San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center, and I offer my heartfelt congratulations and full support to President Dr. Jonathan Kim as he leads this next chapter. During the 32nd administration, with the steadfast support of the Korean American community, he successfully fulfilled a long-cherished goal last year, the completion of the Korea Center, a symbol of resilience and unity. Now, he sets forth on an even greater mission, shaping a bold vision for the future. When I first arrived in America in 1904 at the age of 9, I witnessed firsthand how difficult it was for Koreans to establish themselves in this new land. It was a struggle, but through determination and perseverance, we built a thriving community. These achievements did not happen by chance, they are the result of sacrifice, dedication, and collective strength, built by those before us and upheld by us today. As a businessman and independent activist, I have always believed that leadership is about action, not position. Under President Dr. Kim's strong leadership, San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center will lead in a new era of progress, amplifying our voice and expanding our presence. Just as San Francisco became a sanctuary for the Korean independence movement today, We carry that enduring spirit forward, standing as a foundation of unity and pride for generations to come. Now is the time to solidify our strength and shape the next chapter of our history. Together, we must build the foundation for future generations to rise. Under the President's pioneering leadership, let this moment be a defining milestone for our community. I invite all of you to be part of this journey. Once again, congratulations to President Dr. Jonathan Kim. Thank you.
안녕하세요. I am so delighted to stand before you and to witness the accomplishments of what Dr. Kim has done. And my gosh, what this man who's in heaven is speaking to us today on earth. I can't believe the progress that we've made. But there's so much more to do. I was telling Mayor Lurie, you know what we don't have in San Francisco? A Korean town. We have a Chinatown, I'm very proud of that. We have a Japan town, I'm sure we're all very proud of that. We don't have what we call Korean town. That's not a Korean town. I want to share a true story with you. When we went before the Board of Supervisors in 2017 to urge them to pass a resolution to help us create a Councilwoman Memorial supported by Dr. Kim and my colleague Judge Julie Tan, who could not be here today, one of the supervisors said on the podium that she was sitting, but I represent J-Town. This will antagonize a lot of my voters, Japanese Americans. That antagonized so many people. Afterward, a very well-known Korean American gave me his phone, and I emailed. I have to tell you, London Green. You also represent the Korean American community, and there are more voters in the Korean American community today than Japanese Americans. So we have to empower ourselves and vote together to make sure we have a Korean town. Dr. Kim is not known for setting this up. He's also a co-chair of the Councilwoman Memorial in San Francisco, which is our history together. The Koreans have been deprived. We are now empowering Korean Americans to work with Asian Americans in general, African Americans in general, and it's a sleeping tiger that's going to awake very soon. A lot of voters, Korean Americans. Hami Chan, Mahmoud, every elected official should remember that. I'm going to now turn to judiciary because I'm actually a retired judge now. So I'll just speak about empowerment and civil rights and all the things that are really important to us. Yes, Marissa Chung was the only Korean American female judge in San Francisco.
Thank you, Judge Singh. You are always a judge in all of our hearts, so thank you very much for your kind words. So, good morning to everybody, Consul General Lim, President Kim, Mayor Daniel Lurie, and our many distinguished guests. It is really just heartwarming and overwhelming to be here today. You know, as somebody whose parents came to the United States, really believing that this country, this great state, this great city, could make it possible for their children to be anything, it is really incredible to see the great show of support and love and community here for the Korean American community, to celebrate the renovation of the Korean Center, and to celebrate the inauguration of President Jonathan Kim. Truly, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for taking your time out of your very busy schedules to be here. And I should note, just to prove my bona fides and my street creds, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 그리고 김 회장님 취임식 따뜻히 축하합니다. This Korea Center has been here in San Francisco for 60 has been the heart of the Korean American community. For immigrants who have come here, like they're Irish, they're Jewish, they're African American, they're Chinese brethren before them, seeking a better life in this state, in this great city. And the Korea Center's programs and services serve such a broad array of people, from children to senior citizens, and has helped the Korean community thrive, to succeed, and to ensure that their children's and that their grandchildren's dreams and successes can be achieved. So by being here, you are all supporting that very quintessentially American dream, and I look forward to another 60 years of great, bright success on the part of Korea Center, the bright success and growing future of San Francisco, and I thank all of you and look forward to celebrating with you in the future. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Consul General, President, congratulations, Mr. Mayor, and all the distinguished leaders who are here today. I cannot name them all. And I also want to thank all the members of the community who are present here in the heart of our city. I want to congratulate you on being able to celebrate today. One of the things that I really love about the fact that this facility is in this neighborhood is it represents the cultural richness and depth that we have in this city by having so many different cultures and communities coming together at a crossroads and intersection to lift each other up, which makes us vibrant and makes us much better than we can possibly be as individual isolated communities. In coming together, we lift each other up and we do great things. And we're an example not only in our city and the Bay Area, but in the entire world. I know that we have a lot of challenges that we face and we will continue to face them. But one of the things about this Lunar New Year is we're looking at how can we take advantage of those challenges and make them opportunities for transformation as we grow. I want to congratulate you, Dr. Kim, on all the work that you've done, and thank you for helping to poise us, to leverage the cultural depth that we have, bridging gaps, and ensuring that we are coming together collectively as a community. And thank you so much, all of you, for the work that we are going to do together to ensure that we are vibrant and we are thriving and we're a community together. Thank you very much.
샌프란시스코 그리고 베이 에어리아 동포 여러분 안녕하십니까? 저는 주 상원 의원 최석호입니다. 여러분의 성원으로 말미암아서 제가 이번에 주 상원에 당선되어서 주정부의 한인의 대를 이어가게 돼서 기쁩니다. 여러분의 성원에 감사드립니다. 오늘 특히 김한일 한인회장님께서 제33대 회장으로 연임을 하시는데 축하 말씀을 드리고 또 여러분이 한자리에 모여서 구정잔치를 같이 하게 되니 너무나도 기쁩니다. 이런 전통을 우리 후세에게 본을 보여주고 우리 한인 동포의 결속력을 여러분께서 보여주는 이런 자리라고 생각을 합니다. 여러분과 같이 자리를 했으면 더욱 좋았을 텐데 그러지 못해서 죄송합니다. 앞으로 제가 여러분들과 같이 손을 잡고 우리 동포사회와 한국과 한국 문화 전통을 이 캘리포니아 여러 사무위원들에게도 알리는 행사들을 많이 해보도록 노력을 하겠습니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. 항상 나보다 상관도 잘하니까 좀 속상해요. I'm talking about you, you're such a talking about you. So I'm very happy that we have so many elected officials, we have so many public officials, we have so many other people coming here today. I've always said that I go to a lot of other events. I go to Japanese events, Vietnamese events, Chinese events, and I'd really like to see a more diverse and inclusive Korean event. And I think that in the last couple of years, we have seen that. I have known Jonathan Kim for almost 10 years because he's always been involved in the community. But I didn't really get to know him until about the last 3 years. And I will say that there is no one who can better lead this community than someone like Jonathan Kim. He has always put the community first. He has changed the way that the leadership in San Francisco has been. I think a lot of people have been, we need the money first, and then we can do something. And I think Jonathan Kim changed that. He said, we want to get this done. And if we have good focus on what we want to accomplish, then the money will come. I know something that all of you know. He didn't need to raise money to remodel this remarkable building. He could have funded it by himself. But what he chose to do was to get the community involved because he knew that the money itself was not enough. If you don't build the community to come with it, then it's just a building. So I want to say thank you to Jonathan Kim. Thank you for all the people also serving on the board for making this place a central location for Korean people throughout the Bay Area. It's in San Francisco. I have to drive a little farther to get here, but it is one of the places where we all know this is where a Korean event will take place. This has become a very central place. As a representative of the city of Santa Clara, which has an unofficial Koreatown, and for the San Francisco officials that want to make a Koreatown in San Francisco, I'll work with you on this. I'll race you, try to beat you to a Koreatown, but I would love to have an official Koreatown. As one of the only Korean American outside of school board, because we have a lot of school board members, but as one of the only Korean American elected officials north of LA County. I mean, I'm going to say outside of school board, I don't know if there are any, but I would love if next year, the year after the next election, I were joined on stage with all the other Korean American elected officials from our area. Thank you. Anyway, Happy New Year.
안녕하세요. 저는 강명진입니다. 저 미국 이름은 Jean Rowland입니다. 저는 검찰청에서 일합니다. 저는 한국에서 태어났는데 한 살에 왔습니다. 그리고 우리 할머니, 할아버지 같이 계셔서 저는 한국말은 조금 할 수 있는데요. 저는 미국말은 더 more comfortable. My name is Jean Rowland, and I am with the District Attorney's Office in San Francisco. And I'm proud to be a Korean American here. When I look around and I see this center, it really touches my heart. Because when I moved to San Francisco, I was just a baby. And my parents worked very, very hard to give me a life here when they did not speak English. And when I look at the involvement that my parents had in San Francisco, and I grew up not having a center like this, to see how much the renovations came forward and developed this incredible building, a place for Korean Americans to come together, is truly amazing. And when I see the Korean community here, what I see is a future in this city for Korean Americans and generations. I wanted to thank Dr. Kim for doing such an amazing job to bring the Korean community together. And I hope that I will be able to be a part of bringing generations together here for many, many years. So, I wanted to at least say congratulations. 축하드립니다. And so when I say Happy New Year to everyone, 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
안녕하십니까. 대한민국 인천광역시장 유정복입니다. 탁월한 리더십과 헌신으로 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회를 성공적으로 이끌어오신 김한일 회장님의 연임을 진심으로 축하드립니다. 인천은 이민 역사의 출발지입니다. 120여 년 전에 하와이에 도착한 우리 한인들은 다시 이곳 샌프란시스코를 거쳐서 미국 본토에 정착했습니다. 샌프란시스코는 미 본토 한인 역사의 출발점이라고 할 수 있습니다. 이러한 각별한 인연처럼 인천에 대한 아낌없는 애정과 관심을 보여주신 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회에 다시 한번 존경과 감사의 인사를 전합니다. 인천시는 올해부터 내년까지 재동포 인천 교류 방문의 해로 정했습니다. 인천시는 재동포청을 중심으로 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회와 긴밀한 유대관계를 맺어 한인사회 발전에 기여하겠습니다. 또한 많은 선행과 훌륭한 리더십을 보여주고 계신 데니엘 룰이 샌프란시스코 시장님의 취임을 진심으로 축하드립니다. 샌프란시스코시의 발전과 번영을 기원하면서 인천시와 샌프란시스코시의 활발한 소통과 교류가 이루어지기를 기대합니다. 기회가 된다면 얼마 전 재개관한 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회관도 꼭 방문하도록 하겠습니다. 다시 한번 김한일 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회장 연임과 데니엘 룰이 샌프란시스코 시장님의 취임을 축하드리면서 함께해 주신 모든 분들의 건강과 행복을 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
Go to bed, my head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight, not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have begged for more.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dosanon Chang-ho. I sincerely thank you all for being here today. In particular, I extend my deepest gratitude to San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie, Consul General Lim Yung-taek, and the esteemed leaders and organization heads who have long dedicated themselves to our community. Today marks the beginning of the 33rd San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center, and I wholeheartedly congratulate President Dr. Jonathan Kim as he takes on this vital role. In the 32nd administration, he fulfilled what was once a great challenge and aspiration, the completion of the Korean Center, a landmark achievement that redefined our community's course. Now, he builds upon that success, shaping an even greater vision for the future. In 1905, here in San Francisco, I founded the Korean Friendship Society, driven by a deep sense of patriotism and purpose. That same spirit continues today through the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center, and I express my gratitude to those who have carried it forward. Our ability to take root and thrive in this land is not a given, it is the result of tireless effort and sacrifice. This place, where we gather today, is more than a building, it is a testament to our history and an enduring symbol of our achievements. What begins today is more than a transition, it is the writing of a new chapter in Korean American history. In this very city, the sacred ground of the Korean independence movement, we are witnessing yet another defining moment. True progress is never the work of one, it is forged by unity and shared purpose. The only path to a stronger future is moving forward together. Now is the time to make our presence even more visible and undeniable. With the same bold vision and commitment shown, I am confident that President Dr. Kim will lead with strength and purpose. The San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center will bridge generations, expand our influence, and solidify our standing in society. Let us remember, when we stand together, history moves, and the future is reshaped. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Karen Chung. I'm a commissioner for the Southeast Community Facility Commission in San Francisco and president of the Oakland East Bay Korean American Association. 네, 정경입니다. 네, 저는 이쪽 3rd 스트리트 이 밑으로 그 다음에 헌터스 포인트 그쪽 에어리아의 커미셔너를 2008년부터 하고 있고요. 또한 이스트베이 한인회 회장직을 맡고 있습니다. It was a great honor for us to have Mayor of San Francisco, Daniel Lurie, and David Chu, City Attorney, and all supervisors and sheriffs to congratulate Jonathan Kim's 33rd inauguration, president inauguration. So, also 우리 총영사님 또 이렇게 한 자리에 또 같이 또 사람들이 도와주셔서 너무 감사합니다. I would like to express my gratitude to President Jonathan Kim, who has led the San Francisco Bay Area Korea Center successfully for the past 2 years with all his heart and enthusiasm. After completing the renovation of this beautiful building last year, this center has been utilized for the Korean community for various purposes. I know that this modernized building will be used for the Korea Center's mission as well as serve the needs of the Western Addition community. This center will continue as a symbol of hope, serving various needs of the local Korean community and standing as a vital place for the entire neighborhood. Lastly, I believe that President Kim will lead the center more successfully in the next 2 years based on your past experience, and I look forward to continued growth and development of the center. Thank you, and 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Wu. I represent the Silicon Valley Korean American Federation. we have many Korean guests here, so please excuse me if I speak in Korean language. 존경하는 대회 귀빈 여러분, 제33대 샌프란시스코 한인회 김한일 회장님의 재임을 축하드리며 이 뜻깊은 자리에 함께하게 되어 매우 기쁘게 생각합니다. 1903년 부산 안창호 선생께서 독립협회를 조직하고 동포사회의 단합을 이루셨고 이는 오늘날 전 세계 한인회의 기초가 된 역사적 발자취였습니다. 그 후 샌프란시스코는 미주 한인 이민 역사와 독립운동의 중심지로서 중요한 역할을 해왔습니다. 김한일 회장님께서는 이러한 전통과 정신을 이어받아 샌프란시스코 한인회를 성공적으로 이끌어 오셨습니다. 특히 회장님께서 부각하셨던 미래지향적인 한인회관 및 모델링 목표는 오늘날 이렇게 멋지고 의미 있는 한인회관으로 실현되었습니다. 이것은 단순한 건축물이 아니라 역사를 기념하고 미래를 향해 나아가는 소중한 공간이자 우리 동포 모두의 자산입니다. 이제 이 한인회관이 교육과 문화의 중심으로 발전하여 한인들의 정체성과 공동체 의식을 강화하는 중요한 역할을 하시길 바랍니다. 또한 이곳이 단순한 전시 공간을 넘어서 동포들의 삶이 계속 이어지는 따뜻한 공동체의 중심이 되기를 기대합니다. 어르신들이 장기를 두며 장군 원군을 외치고 전통 가락을 흥얼거리며 정을 나누는 곳, 서로의 안부를 묻고 옛 추억을 되새기며 함께 한솥밥을 먹고 따뜻한 온정을 나누는 곳, 아이들의 해맑은 웃음과 젊은 세대의 활기가 넘치는 곳으로 거듭나시기를 당부드리겠습니다. 다시 한번 김한일 회장님의 재임을 축하드리며 앞으로 회장님의 지도 아래 문턱은 높고 문턱은 낮고 공사하시는 높은 한인회가 되어 우리 동포가 함께 할 수 있는 열린 공간, 단합된 한인회로 거듭나시길 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
영어는 너무 많이 들어서 아마 충분하실 거예요. 역시 한국사람
김한일 회장님 참 진심으로 축하드립니다. 그리고 여기 이렇게 아름다운 곳에 한인회관에서 취임식을 갖게 돼가지고 초대받아서 영광입니다. 감사합니다. 그리고 우리 김한일 회장님은 작년 2024년 서울에서 열린 세계 한인회 날 행사에서 전 세계 한인회들이 최우수 상을 받으셨습니다. 다시 한번 축하드립니다. 앞으로 세컨터민 이번 2년 동안은 더 우리 이사님들과 회원님들, 이모님들하고 더 열심히 잘하시리라고 믿습니다. 감사합니다. 다시 한번 축하드리고요. 워낙 제가 짧게 해서 영어로 읽고 계셔서 짧은 영어지만 in English. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished leaders of San Francisco, I'm happy to participate in outreaching of Jonathan Kim for the San Francisco Bay Area Korean Center and realize congratulations and many many San Francisco leaders are here, so we're proud of our Korean Center. And then Jonathan's Korean Center was awarded so 2024. So this Korean Center is the best Korean, not all over the world, all the Korean centers, the best. So it was really proud of it. Thank you again, and happy New Year and prosperous year for all of you. Thank you. 안녕하세요. So happy to see you all here. It's really overwhelming, feeling this much energy.
제33대 샌프란시스코 앤 베이에리아 한인회 회장님, 안녕하세요. 샌프란시스코 한인 동포님들, 이제는 여러분들을 만나러 오는 게 힘들거나 낯설지 않네요. 오래된 지인 같고 편합니다. 2025년 희망찬 새해와 함께 시작한 제33대 샌프란시스코 앤 베이에리아 한인회 힘찬 출범을 축하드립니다. 지난 2년 동안 한인회관을 성공적으로 건축하시고 국가적 한인들의 자랑과 자부심을 고취시켜 주심에 큰 감동이고 감격스럽습니다. 새로 시작하는 제33대 한인회 한인들을 위한 비전을 세워야 하고 현세대와 차세대를 위한 미래지향적인 비전을 가지고 이 샌프란시스코 한인회관이 한인들의 교류의 장이 되고 더욱더 폭넓은 주류 사회와의 교류를 통해 한인들의 정치적 신장과 우리 미래 세대들이 주류 사회에서 꿈을 펼쳐나갈 수 있도록 토대를 만들어 나가는 일에 중추적인 역할을 하실 수 믿지 않습니다. 세크라멘토 한인회와 샌프란시스코 앤 베이에리아 한인회와 협력하여 급변화의 물결 속에 한인 커뮤니티가 리더로 자리 잡고 성장할 수 있도록 샌프란시스코 한인회와 닮아주도록 노력하겠습니다. 김한일 회장님과 김순란 이사장님, Let's make eye contact. 김한일 회장님, 김순란 이사장님, eye contact. 아니 오늘 중요한 손님들이 많다 보니까 저한테 시선을 좀 안 주셨어요. 그래가지고 조금 섭섭했습니다. 네. 그리고 이사님들과 이모님들의 혁신적인 활약을 기대합니다. 다시 한번 진심으로 축하합니다. 그리고 이 자리 마련해 주셔서 감사합니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
안녕하십니까. 저는 민주평화수에서 우리 샌프란시스코 협의회 강사 김일환입니다. 여기 협의회 최정균 회장님께서 치료사 지금 확보를 주고 계십니다. 오늘 이 자리에 함께 하지 못하는 매우 아쉬워하셨습니다. 회장님의 아쉬워하시는 마음을 담아 회장님을 대신해서 제가 축사를 이렇게 올리도록 하겠습니다. 회장님이 영어로 하라고 고민을 하셔서 제가 영어로 하겠습니다. Hello everyone, my name is Harajong and I'm the Executive Secretary of the Peaceful Unification Advisory Council, San Francisco chapter. Currently, our council's president, Choi is visiting South Korea for his medical treatment. So today, I will read President Jong-Yun Choi's congratulatory remarks on behalf of the President. Hello everyone, my name is Jong-Yun Choi and I'm the President of the Peaceful Unification Advisory Council, San Francisco chapter. It is truly honor to be with Consul General in the face of the Republic of Korea in San Francisco and Daniel Rory, San Francisco Mayor, head of various organizations, distinguished guests, and local Koreans at this meaningful inauguration ceremony. Dear President Kim Han-il, for the past 2 years, you have done a great job in innovating the Korea Center, which is sacred place for the defenders, movement of the Republic of Korea, and create a warm local community. You are deserving of the round of applause for your contribution as you have accomplished with hard work and dedication to the community and mission.
In addition, I congratulate you on your inauguration as the 33rd president, continuing from your 32nd term, and I'm very glad to support you for another 2 years. Looking at the activities you have been doing, you have led the Korean community well in the San Francisco and Bay Area. That brings many positive changes and great hope. I have no doubt that the Korean Association will continue to prosper with your passion, enthusiasm, and experience in leading Korean organization and the field. As a Korean in Northern California, I am grateful that the Korea Center has been remodeled and has become a beautiful center that can be used by Northern California organizations and Korean residents at any time, which ultimately will serve as the center of the Korean community. I hope that the Korean Association in the San Francisco and Bay Area Korea Center will strengthen its impact from your leadership and develop into an organization that leads the Korean community in Northern California to flourish. We at the Peaceful Unification Advisory Council, San Francisco chapter, support you and we will always be with you. Once again, I sincerely congratulate President Kim Han-il on his inauguration. Thank you. Choi, President of Peaceful Unification Advisory Council, San Francisco.
안녕하세요. 저는 세계 한민족 여성 네트워크 코인의 회장 이진입니다. 오늘 제33대 샌프란시스코의 매 지역 한인회 김한일 회장님의 취임식에서 이렇게 축사를 하게 되어 대단히 영광스러운 생각합니다. 또한 귀한 걸음을 해주신 샌프란시스코 대한민국 총영사관의 임정택 총영사님, 그리고 단체장 여러분들, 그리고 내외 국민 여러분들께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 샌프란시스코는 많은 독립운동가들이 활동을 하는 곳이며 망명 정부가 1912년에 첫 회의를 한 곳으로 핵심적 역할을 한 역사적인 가치를 지닌 곳입니다. 귀중한 역사의 산실인 샌프란시스코 베이 지역 한인회 32대 회장으로 역임을 하셨고 취임을 다시 오늘 33대 한인회장으로 취임하신 김한일 회장님, 지난 2년 동안 자신을 돌볼 틈도 없이 희생적으로 많은 업적을 이루어 작년 세계 한인대상 대회에서 인정을 받아 큰 표창을 받기도 했습니다. 김한일 회장님은 이미 국가부에서 오랫동안 봉사의 정신으로 뛰어오신 지혜가 아주 깊으신 분으로 뜻하신 일을 잘 실천하셨고 역동적인 임무 수행으로 앞으로 33대 샌프란시스코의 베이 지역 한인회의 역사를 다시 한번 새롭게 써나갈 것임을 믿어 의심치 않습니다. 나아가 새 시대에 적용하고 동포들의 권익 신장을 위해 변화하는 새 시대의 공동체 정신으로 새로운 한인의 긍지를 세워주시길 바랍니다. 동포사회의 발전을 위한 길잡이와 디딤돌이 되는 업무를 수행하실 회장님께 다시 한번 취임을 축하드리며 더 큰 노력을 위한 강한 힘찬 발걸음의 제33대 샌프란시스코의 베이 지역 한인회의 취임식과 힘찬 도약을 위해서 큰 응원의 박수를 드립니다. 오늘 이렇게 참석해 주신 여러분들 설날 잔치도 재미있게 지내시고 새해 복 많이 받으시고 건강하십시오. 감사합니다.
Last but not least. 안녕하세요. 저는 김민정입니다. After
한인들과의 상생 협력을 우선하는 기로 열고